Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Stephanie, and you are here at Wrestling in Color Podcast on YouTube. Thumbs up and thumbs down this video, comment, join in, and don't forget to subscribe. If you made it this far, you might as well subscribe. And you're about 20 seconds into the video, so I'm having a good time with this stuff, so we're gonna keep on rolling. Came across a couple topics, and on this episode of Wrestling in Color, I want to talk about Cody Rhodes. Yes. One of the vice presidents of All Elite Wrestling, which will be on TNT coming this October. And they making some moves. And a lot of you WWE diehards can't seem to handle it. Like, you're really taking it really rough. And it's really weird. I have to say, apparently, if you go see Hobbs and Shaw, which is The Rock's new movie, and it co-stars his cousin Roman Reigns, or Joe Anoa'i, AEW did something that, I mean, anyone could do if you really want to advertise to a particular audience. AEW took out some ad space on the Hobbs and Shaw trailers. So if you go to the movie and you sit through the previews, you'll get an AEW trailer letting you know that there's a new promotion in town. There's a new man in town. Going to be on TNT coming this October. I don't see anything wrong with that. A lot of y'all seem to be charged up about it, but that's how you advertise. Honestly, why not go to the audience? Those people who are going to see Hobbs and Shaw are going because they have a relationship with The Rock through wrestling, and they're going because they enjoy The Rock in some way, shape, form, or fashion, and they might want to see Roman Reigns, and so why not? While you're sitting there and you waiting for the previews, AEW, oh shit, I think it's cool. I want to see him win. And with that being said, it seems like a lot of you are upset about the way Cody Rhodes and the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho and the like are touting their success. You all have taken that as them being arrogant and putting the cart before the horse. I'm here to tell you, I don't count ticket sales. Now, the only reason why WWE, when their ticket sales don't sell, it's a big deal because WWE is a 40, 50-year-old company. WWE is the granddaddy, right? It should always sell out. That's just what it is. So when something doesn't go right with WWE, red flags go off. So AEW, you're literally watching the birth of a promotion. When I was growing up, WCW and, WWE was having their issues, and the Monday Night Wars, the famous Monday Night Wars was going on. And back then, there was no, internet the way we know it, right? If you want to get the dirt sheets, you had to get you an AOL CD and dial that motherfucker up and see what you could find, okay? So we weren't so in tune with the all workings, right? It was always a surprise. Even if the show sucked, you were surprised. Nowadays, there's no surprises. They're telling you who's going to be on Monday Night Raw on Sunday. They're telling you who's going to be on SmackDown on Tuesday, which I never agreed with, because if you're going to tell me that there's going to be a triple threat between Alexa Bliss, Bayley, and Ember Moon, I'm not going to watch it. There you go. I already know what I'm going to get. Right? Okay, boom. So, back then, coming up and watching already established wrestling promotions jam each other, it was cool. But now, you have the opportunity to see a wrestling promotion being born. And y'all act like y'all can't handle it. Like, who cares? I don't care about the WWE and how they go at AEW. And I don't care how AEW goes at WWE. They're supposed to. It's Coke and Pepsi. It's, I don't know, Marlboro and Camel. They're trying to get you to see their product. Wrestling is a product, if you didn't know. And when the product ain't good, the people gonna complain. When the product's great, we're gonna rave and love it. When AEW does good, when other promotions are thriving under a promotion that just came out, it does good for everybody. It does good for the wrestlers because they're making more money, right? It does good for smaller promotions because maybe their guys have an opportunity to move into AEW or WWE, which gives that promotion a boost. And it's great for us because WWE don't want you to not watch their show. They don't want you to go to AEW, so they're going to step it up and show some stuff that you ain't never seen before. And you just have to figure out how to intake all this fucking wrestling that's about to happen in 2 months. October is right there. And it's going to be NXT, it's going to be AEW, it's going to be all kinds of Raw, SmackDown. If you watch Major League Wrestling, if you watch WoW, if you watch Reality of Wrestling, if you watch Impact, like, it is so much wrestling. If you into New Japan, they got their tournament going on. It's so much fucking wrestling that I don't understand how one can be so charged up about Cody Rhodes being cocky. Who gives a fuck? He has a right to be cocky. He went through WWE. He got a lot of experience that he can move on to his promotion and make it better. I don't understand why y'all don't like that. Me, I'm not humble at all. So there's that. I like somebody cocky and knows what they got and how to go about getting it where it needs to be. I like it. I think it's cool. They sold 14,000 tickets. I don't give a shit if all the tickets were bought by scalpers. It said it got sold out. It got sold out. WWE been lying to you about sold out arenas for 30 to 40 years. And no one seemed to care. So what's the big deal now? Anyway, Cody Rhodes was on Busted Open Radio, which is on Sirius Satellite if you guys want to check it out. Bubba Ray, or I think it's Bully Ray now. That's his talk show. Whatever. So the topic of casual fans came up. He was asked, what are you going to do to get the casual fan to get on board with AEW? Right now, the WWE is trying to get the casual fan at the expense of the loyal fans. Now, let's just pause for a second. We say casual fan, what do we mean? It means one thing. Casual fans are fans who aren't particularly into their fandom. They enjoy it, know some trivia, seen some movies, have some stuff. Casual fans are more laid back. You could be a casual fan, oh, I like it, I don't really keep up with it, but it's cool or whatever, you know. That is the audience that WWE has, as of late, been trying to draw in. Casual fans don't stick around. Casual fans come and go as they please. Meanwhile, your hardcore backbone of fans is always going to be there every Monday, every Tuesday, every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. They looking up. They're called marks, right? Which is a slang term that describes people who think professional wrestling is real. Now then you have the smarks, those that wrestling is choreographed and scripted, but we appreciate it on a higher level, meaning we like to know the ins and outs. We like to know the stats. We want to know about ticket sales. We want to sit in on meetings with the power brokers and Vince McMahon. We all in the Kool-Aid, right? And we know the flavor. So there you got it. Cody Rhodes, he was on Busted Open, and he said this. I'll let the man speak for himself.
I mean, one thing that you guys have heard the term so much as you guys talk about wrestling, but you guys have heard the term casual fan, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, how are they going to get the casual fan? And the term casual fan, I honestly, I think I throw up a little in my mouth every time I hear it. because it's this vernacular to describe wrestling that is based on the Monday Night Wars. When the Monday Night Wars are over, they're not a thing as far as they're not happening here and now in the present. What's happening here and now in the present is we can't determine what it is. It's something that only history will be able to tell us. So my focus is always the base that built AEW. And that base, if you've seen it, you get it. And if you haven't seen it, it's just something that you have to see and feel. And Bully knows what I'm talking about, because there's a lot of confidence.
So basically, he's saying what I always say. Right now, I have 45, a little over 45 subscribers. I'm focused on y'all, right? Y'all coming to the party, y'all listening to my stuff. I don't care if you listen for 30 seconds or if you listening to the whole thing. You're joining in the conversation. You enjoy what I'm talking about. That's anything. If you watch the stories, your grandma, your mom love the soaps and they're into it and that's their thing, and that, they cater to this group, you have to appreciate and respect the audience that you have drawn in and give them the product that you want in return. I hope I'm saying this properly. I would love people to come listen, right? AEW wants everyone to come and see their stuff. WWE wants everybody to come and see their stuff. But everyone doesn't want to sit and watch that. Some people might watch, Raw for the first hour and turn it. You got people that'll sit there for 3 hours and watch it. I was one of those people who sat there when Raw went over 15 minutes and was, either enjoyed it or disappointed, right? So I get what Cody was saying. A lot of y'all would seem to be upset about it, like, oh, why he don't have to do that. Cody has an audience, right? The audience is built. We've seen the audience. These people are running to buy tickets. These people are standing in line. These people are loving everything that they are offering with AEW. These people have followed the Young Bucks and, Luchasaurus and Sunny Kiss and Brandy Rhodes and all those people that they got over there. These people follow them just like you follow NXT. Great example. NXT is, you follow them, right? And then what's devastating is when the people from NXT go to the main roster and they're destroyed from inside out. It hurts. It hurts a fan, especially a smart, because we watch them. Like, I love heel Bobby Roode. I love him. But when he got to the main roster, look what happened to Bobby Roode. Do you think that makes me feel good? Buddy Murphy is a great wrestler, but his girlfriend is always on fucking SmackDown. So until Alexa Bliss, that they done broke up now, until she disappears and go back to Raw, Buddy Murphy's not going to be on TV. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. That's what I think is going on. So I agree with Cody. You have to make sure your foundation is rock solid before you build upwards. Period. You cannot build a house on weak foundation. It will crack, it will split, it will break, and your house will fall. So you have to keep that foundation always sustained. You have to check it. You have to make sure that it's not crumbling. You have to make sure that there's no cracks in it. You got to make sure it's solid. And that is the AEW fan base. That is the WWE fan base. WWE fails to realize that their main fan base grew up with them. The average age of a WWE fan is 30 to 35 years old, folks. That person grew up watching WWE. I'm that person. AEW has a more easy way because we get to see them, be born. So a young fan, 8, 9 years old, they're gonna grow up with AEW. And when WWE fizzles or whatever happens to it, AEW will sustain because they can pull in those younger viewers. They're young, new, hot, and fresh, and that's just what it is. And Cody has every right to be cocky about it. I don't give a fuck if he throws jabs at Triple H, if he makes comments about WWE, if he says Vince feet roll up. Vince can throw jabs at him, but he can't throw jabs back at Vince, and that's why he's doing it, because he's Cody Rhodes. He has history with the WWE, so when he talks shit, it's okay. I don't think it would come out as smooth if the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega and even Chris Jericho could talk shit, but I don't think Chris Jericho's going to do that because he got deep history. But Cody got his father, you know, it's a legacy, deep history these people have. He don't care. He going to talk shit. And Cody seems like a really smart dude. So when he talks, it's real steady and it's thoughtful, and he's saying exactly what a majority of us think. Vince McMahon says, oh, TNT, they're not going to be for the blood and guts, and then y'all turn around and you got Seth Rollins getting the shit kicked out of him and spitting up blood. Then everyone's pissed off because Cody got hit with a chair, and so what? Didn't Seth Rollins just get beat to death with a chair and thrown on a damn gurney from the side and all of this shit, and somebody jumped from a damn Titantron and you know what? We're gonna take what we get, and as long as it's given out in small doses, even if you overdose, I'm here for a good time. I enjoy wrestling. I'm going to sit and watch it, and I am enjoying what Cody Rhodes and AEW is doing, and that's it, period. Okay, their first show looks like it's going to be a smorgasbord, even if it's clunky, even if it falls flat, even if it sucks a little bit. The bar is set so low. None of y'all can sit here and try to critique the hell out of AEW because of the shit that WWE gives you. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear, oh, well, why such and such? You need to ask them same questions with WWE because they don't use no logic, period. It's just shit be happening, and you just be there like, oh. AEW wants to do it differently. They want to do it the way they used to do it. Everything matters, and I'm here for it, and I want to see how this unfolds. That's it. So that's really what this conversation was about. Cody, once again, hitting the nail on the head. He hit the nail on the head for diversity. I'm still watching that. And he hit the nail on the head for casual versus smarts, marks, sharks, whatever you want to call hardcore wrestling fans. He is going to make sure that the foundation that helped AEW get where it's at is strong, solidified, and satisfied. And that is how you grow a company. Whether it's a wrestling company, a cookie company, a restaurant, whatever. The people who frequent you, the people who enjoy your stuff, you serve them and you give them the best service as if it's 1,000 people. I don't give a fuck if it's 2 people in your restaurant. You serve them good. And they will come back and your fan base will grow. That's across the board in any industry. So with that being said, this is Stephanie and this is Wrestling in Color, and I appreciate each and every one of y'all for coming and listening. Make sure you thumbs up and thumbs down this video, like I said, if you can. There's some links over there too to the audio for $2 over, no, is it $2 or $3? Well, whatever, $2 or $3 over at the Patreon. If you just want the audio, you get a nice little link and you can play it on any of your platforms, iTunes, Google Play, wherever you like to listen to your stuff. If you don't want to leave the YouTube screen open and listen to it. And come follow me at Wrestling in Color Pods on Instagram. The link is right there too. Right up here on the banner or whatever. I think that's it. Till next time, y'all. I'm Stephanie. Once again, this is Wrestling in Color. Later.